Let's talk about DentalPlans.com, and you'll surely understand why this is literally my favorite company. And they've been doing this for 20 years, over 20 years. They've got 28,000 registered users, which is quite a bit. And let me tell you how this works. Okay, first and foremost, of course, we want you to sign up for NAIP. We offer free websites, free quote engines, and all that good stuff. Right after you sign up, which takes a second, click right here. You'll get a website that looks pretty much like this. This is a sample website. I clicked at the very top. Joe Agent, you'll get something that looks like this. Hopefully you'll put the website on your own domain name, do the proper steps to move it up the search engine. You'll end up on Google local Bing places. You'll end up making more money. We also have that conference call 6 days a week that we talk about this stuff. You'll get a website like this, scroll down. You can edit the videos, edit the content. There'll only, when you sign up, there'll only be 2 of these banner images at the bottom, and one of them is Dental Plans. So I will click Dental Plans. And that's taking me to a place where it says Dental Plans. It also mentions always the conference call I mentioned here at the top. Click to get contracted with Dental Plans. We'll do that in a moment. After contracting, go to banners and hyperlinks in your NAIP back office and change the hyperlink to your enrollment URL. You'll click login here, and that's going to get you in the back office. Let's look at an example website, and you'll understand why I like this company so much. We've been dealing with them for years, and a lot of success. And since we do have a lot of these banner images at the bottom of the website, a lot of options, we want you to know how good it is. If Dental Plans is a good start, but if you represent especially health insurance companies, you want to click here to enroll, put your enrollment link for that particular health insurance company. It just makes your life a lot more organized, and it'll cause you to make more money. Okay, let's click here, example of your online website. Click right here. Okay, I'll put in a zip code, save 10 to 60%. Okay, call it could be your phone number here, or you could actually put the company's phone number, and it will say mention your broker code. So they will not take money from you. I've been dealing with this company for years. If they call the main office, which is a setting in your back office, they don't want it to take from you. I've had a lot of success with this company. I'll put in the zip code of 33431, which is Boca Raton. Plan Finder, that was the setting. There's the plans, the lowest price plan nowadays, it looks like it's 120. Actually, there's one here for $79 a year. That's not per month, that's per year. That's going to give people savings from 10 to 50% on most dental procedures. And we could see the specific procedures right here. Incredibly high tech, incredibly well organized. Price without plan of a checkup is $56. Price with a plan, $34. You walk into the dental office with a piece of paper telling the dentist how much he's allowed to charge. Adult cleaning, normally $99. Here it's going to be $67. X-rays, $83. There's a bunch of other stuff. They go into the itty bitty of all the stuff under view plan. Might as well click it. And this is the least expensive plan. Let's go into the more complicated procedures: restorative, orthodontic, cosmetic, implants. Let me just see fillings. People get fillings once in a while. Okay, I've been ranting and raving how good this company is, how good their technology is. I click it, it should go up immediately, but on my computer it's not. But let's talk about something else. Okay, actually it's probably here. Okay, actual savings. Let's click one of these other plans. Not the least expensive one. Let's go to one that's a little bit in the middle of the road. Cigna Plus. Let's click one that's not, say the word plus, because it'll only Aetna Dental Access. It only says dental here. So it probably has better deals on dental if it's only covering dental. That makes sense. And a checkup, instead of $56, it'll be $30. Adult cleaning, $60 instead of $90. And it gives a little bit more information here. Dentures, big savings there. Root canal, people get root canals, 55% savings and all that other stuff. Extraction, 198 versus you walk into the dental office, telling the dentist what he's allowed to charge. Carrington, I do know they always have good. They cover this is dental vision discounts, pharmacy discounts. CVS put together their own product. CVS Save, it's $179 a month, so it's probably going to cover pharmacy discounts as well. Let's see what else these people are covering. Chiropractic, hearing, vision, pharmacy, nurse hotline, prepaid lab, minute clinic, everyday savings, fitness, all this other stuff. Let's view the plan. And it's giving you a lot of details of this. Price without plan, $402 for extraction. With the plan, $43. You see the adult cleaning. I've had a lot of experience in this. I remember with this company over the years. I remember when you got 2 cleanings for free. I guess they're not doing that anymore. Price with plan, $48. Adult cleaning. Root canal, $326 instead of over $1,000, which is the normal price. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Humana has a dental savings plan, and I suppose dental discounts. If you don't see the word plus or it's only covering dental, it's probably better for dental. It makes sense. View plan, but you really have to go through these plans one by one, see which one has the best savings. Here you've got routine 6 months checkup, $0. Cleanings, $58. Boom. So that's a big savings. Okay, we've got let's get to the more expensive plans. The most expensive one I see here is $199 a year. That's through DP Smart Health. Then you've got DP Complete Care. See more. Let's see what else these people. They're covering telemedicine, eDoc America, My Personal Counselor, vision, hearing, health, specialty health, emergency medical, pharmacy. It's telemedicine is huge nowadays. And let's click here where it says View Plan, and you'll understand. These are sellable products. $199 a year. Often people have families as well. It's more money, but I was talking about an individual. The adult cleaning is $59. 6 months checkup, $29. Root canal, front tooth is $450. You really have to. There's a lot of ways you could check out these companies. Find a plan. You find it by savings. Instead of me doing all that legwork. If a person specifically knows they need a root canal, you want to see what it is by procedure. Plans for business. Plans by dentist. I'll just put in a dentist. Last name of the dentist, I'll put in the word Smith. Smith is a very common name nowadays. It's been that way for a while. A couple of Smith, a couple of miles from this particular zip code. They show up. It's a very user-friendly system, and they've got right here, join, call. You've got a broker code. They do not want to take your commission. It's 30% first year, 10% thereafter. And I see these people. I see the the people keep it for years and years and years because it's a good deal. Going into the dental office with a piece of paper, stating how much the dentist is allowed to charge. It makes people feel very comfortable. Okay, let's go. Okay, I assume you're going to sign up because it's just something you probably should use yourself if you don't have it. Regular dental insurance, you have to speak about deductibles, waiting periods, out-of-pocket maximums, and they do not stress, since it is a regulated product with the Department of Insurance, they do not put on any of the real dental insurance literature about the specific savings that you get when you do a particular procedure. So it tends to be a hard sell. So instead of $150, or I saw one there for even less than that. I saw one for $79 a year. So instead of talking about what the savings are, you would have to none of these real dental insurances will give you the exact numbers what the dentist will charge, which makes it a harder sell, and they're a lot more expensive, and they don't pay as well commission. Click these things one by one. Allianz Healthcare, I suppose that's not it covers dental as well. You'll go through these, find a plan, why choose us, type of plans, telemedicine, vision. If you just want, let's say, telemedicine, which is pretty popular now because health insurance became so expensive, I put in 33431. And these are the three companies that offer it. 179, and compare these line by line. Okay, once you sign up, you'll get an email. Okay, let's get back to where you're going to sign up. You're going to go to your website, which is that you sign up for. At the very bottom of your website, there's a bunch of banners. One of them will be the dental plans. You'll click there. Just to let you know, you could always click our e-contracting portal. I'm going to click it right now. And you could find us. Where is dental? Dental plans, it's in bold. Okay, you could click that. It'll get you to the same page. You could always Google the word dental plans and the word NAAIP. And that'll get you to this page as well. Okay, well, you'll sign up for the website immediately. Click register now. Select type of business, first name, last name, password, confirm all this information. Select license type. Click insurance, but it's not required to it's not required to have a license to sell this product, since you're not it's not an insurance product. But that's besides the point. Okay, we saw the example of the website. Immediately after signing up, you're going to get an email just like this. You're going to take the broker website. You'll click Control C or copy link address. We're going to go to your website, log in, log in. Nate is our sample website. Log in. Your back office, a lot of good latest news. We're highly encouraging people to put these websites on their own domain name. That way, it mentions this right at the top at latest news. There's a bunch of buttons here. I put the important ones towards the top, banners and hyperlinks, just like it mentioned here. Click to get contracted. After contracted, go to banners and hyperlinks in your Nate back office and change the hyperlink to your enrollment link. Again, banners and hyperlinks. Dental plans, I put it right at the top. When you click dental plans now, it's taking you to our page, nape.org/dental-plans. But delete that, Control V or paste. I could also do paste, boom, save. Keep in mind that all hyperlinks must begin with http:// or https. If you don't put that in, it won't work. View your site. I could click here, or I could just click right here. I'll refresh, reload this page. Smile. It's taking you to this particular gentleman who signed up a couple of days ago, and no photo available. Of course, DentalPlans.com does have a back office, so they want you to invest more time and effort into it. They figure you're more likely to make sales. Okay, we definitely want anyone who uses our system to sell through us. And for every sale, let me just go to this back office right now, your Nate back office. If you are selling through, if you signed up for the website and you have over 50 hits, you will have a big pop-up that's going to state, please get rid of these ads. When you go to your website, you'll see adverts on the site. So there's a couple ways to get rid of those ads. One way is to open up your credit card. The first month would be 99 cents. Afterwards, $9.99. And you would put in that. You'll click that button that will appear at the top. Or it'll also click here, Ads, Sales List, PayPal. And you could very easily input your credit card information. The coupon code to get this for 99 cents would be on our daily conference call. We don't want you to pay, sell one of our carriers at the highest, best deals. Don't pay, sell at highest commission. If you decide you prefer to sell, you simply input your sale, you press the word submit, and the ads delete itself for a month. So please keep that in mind. We have a lot of companies we offer sweetheart deals, and that's how we help pay our programmer. Okay, but in the meantime, this is one company that we're pushing, but you're more than welcome to be familiar with all these buttons in your back office. I'll click banners and hyperlinks. It's really just an example, especially if you represent health companies, Kaiser Permanente, Unicare, Anthem, Aetna, Humana One, United Health One. You'll put your enrollment website in this little box, press the word save. Instead of hide, which it'll be on your system, press the word display. You'll move it to the top, move it to the bottom. But the dental plans is definitely something that will cause you to make more money. And we're very keen on this dental plans because it sells itself. I see the residual money coming in. People do renew. The other companies we're excited about, of course, is Oxford Life. We're always pushing Oxford Life because it's also a sweetheart deal on industries such as final expense, annuities, and single premium whole life. And again, just Google the word NAIP and literally any company, and we appear. And these are the companies we want you to sell. Have a terrific rest of the day. And I should mention we have a conference call Monday to Friday, 12 noon Eastern time, Sundays at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're here for you. We want you to make money. And again, have a terrific rest of the day.